The man with the badge is back. Only this time, Detective Ward Lovecraft finds himself as a wanted man. Come with us as we head into the Dreamlands with the next adventures of Lovecraft P.I. in a new graphic novel. Cover by Paul Shipper.
Now available on Kickstarter.
Crispin Glover is that rare breed of actor whom you may or may not know his name.
I turned around and I saw a clown.
But his roles are memorable.
George McFly, I'm your density.
And his antics are legendary.
I think that's the first time we've been doing the show that a guest actually tried to kick me.
His self-produced films are that of a hallucinogenic fantasy nightmares that are so independent you must see him in person to view them. I'm talking about No, You're Wrong, or Spooky Action at a Distance from 2025. Each are a digestive experience to view and absorb live with an audience, aided by Glover's personal book slideshow and extensive Q&A after viewing the said films.
The films that are corporately funded and distributed at this point in time, unfortunately, are sitting in the realm of something that makes this culture think in certain ways that probably is not best for the culture itself. That's my opinion. Could be wrong about it.
Acting alongside his father, Bruce Glover, who also co-wrote the film and passed away earlier this year. Glover stated in the post Q&A that the first part of the film, entitled No, You're Wrong, was shot and completed and came in under a theatrical runtime. He also mentioned his late close friend, Adam Perfray, told him that the film was terrible and should be destroyed. Glover ended this ditty with a chuckle. He pondered on this reception, taking it in stride, and deciding to create a behind-the-scenes set of sequences about making of the film, adding in the brief interactions he and his father would quibble over about the script. Glover stated these were real conversations they filmed. While also turning up the dramatic dial, they came across quite comical, sometimes uncomfortable, with the line blurring between reality and scripted. These segments is where the second title, Spooky Action at a Distance, came from, and were shot on 35mm Kodak film stock. While No, You're Wrong was shot on an even older Fuji stock that he said doesn't exist anymore. No, You're Wrong is also black and white, shot on various speeds, lenses, and even some excerpts he used a turn-of-the-century hand crank camera, shooting at 16 frames, which lends a dreamlike quality to an already erratic storyline. Intermixing the behind-the-scene color segments, the whole film comes across as a stream of conscious fever dream, although drafted with a single through line of a family's karma and how it affects them through the ages. Here we're seeing the artist's mind and process, which is in regards fascinating, confusing, inspirational, while mesmerizing. Much like his previous two films, which I, along with a handful of audience members, had seen when he had asked a show of hands, this is what a cinematic experience is. A performance art aspect combined with an interactive session while showcasing your work all at once. Glover doesn't sell his movies because, from what he said when I saw him 15 years ago at the What Is It screening, quote, people always take things out of context. He prefers to answer the hard questions asked about his work in person, which keeps it as a very special moment between he as an artist and his fans. His creative spirit deepens along with his inspiration that took over a decade to finish, with a small crew coming back over time during this ambitious journey. Father and son play perfect foils spanning the generations viewed. Much like his previous films, this is another to just let wash over you. Glover's Q&A is also a standout. He's very forthcoming on the current Hollywood industry, as well as diving deeper into the process of making these films, which for any film buff is sublime. I'm going to give not only the film, but the entire night's performance a 9 out of 10 tentacles. So, if you enjoy oddball, out-of-the-box films, Glover is an important filmmaker, a maverick among the cookie-cutter corporate system of movie making, and whom seems like a hell of a guy. Until next time. Thank you to our YouTube members and everyone out there for your continued support. And Hail Cthulhu!